Thank you.
Apart from that early break point action, you seem to be fairly comfortable throughout the whole match.
Yeah, I think again it was a little bit of a slow start for me, and I was, fortunate to hold my service games, and he was very close to break my serve first. I think 3 service games that I had in first set, and then after that, that probably decisive break of serve at 4-3 that allowed me to serve it out for the set, and I felt that mentally I started having a little bit more of a advantage on the court. You could sense that I got the momentum, so I didn't want to lose the momentum, and I was break up in the second set. He re-braked right away, but I just felt I was comfortable from back of the court playing with him. It seems like he did drop his intensity a little bit from the previous matches. Maybe it was, as he was saying on the court, it was a tiring week for him. I guess tiring couple of weeks, because he's played every single day more or less since 10 days ago or 2 weeks ago in Marseille, starting there and winning a trophy and coming to the finals here. So anyway, nevertheless, I had to be done in a right way, and I served out the match in a great fashion and won another trophy here, and I'm just obviously very, very pleased.
Novak, you said on court you were joking and took it back, so let's set the record straight here. Is going undefeated this year a real target for you?
No. Okay, no, of course, I'm trying to embrace the moment and appreciate where I am. I think this has been one of the best starts of all seasons I had in my career. I feel great on the court, and I've been playing great tennis on the hard court. That is my most successful and preferred surface. So I'm just grateful that I'm feeling well, I'm playing well. I've won many matches now in a row, and I'll try to keep that run going. Now it's just way too early to speak about how long that run might go or the calculations. I try not to think about predictions. I try to focus on what I need to do with myself and with my team in order to thrive every day, in order to try to play as best as I can every single match. And that's the main focus. After that, obviously, you have goals that are, I've said what my goals are, and they're very clear to me, so I'm working towards them. I will try to stay healthy and fit, and have possibly great Indian Wells Miami. It hasn't happened for the last three years for me there. So I'm really motivated to do well, and it's also a lot of points up for grabs there for me. So and historically I've won both tournaments quite a lot of times. So I have a couple of weeks now to my first match in Indian Wells, which allows me to recover, rest, and get ready and be in top shape.
When you win so much and you're on these streaks, what really is the challenge? Do you feel is it to stay motivated, to stay?
Yeah. Well, motivation never lacks, to be honest. I mean, at least in my case, I find motivation in the small things, and details. And as I said, for me, the biggest motivation is my self-growth as a player and as a person. And tennis really allows me to have that platform of learning and growing and developing, both personally and professionally, like nothing else in life. So I'm grateful for that. And then, of course, I get inspired and motivated by the goals that I set, and that's why I play professional tennis. That's why I compete. And season, as I said, started in the most perfect way possible. I'm aware of the fact that most of the matches that I'm going to play, that the players will not have much to lose, so they will just go out and try to play their best and stop the streak. But at the same time, the more I win, the more confident and comfortable I feel playing next match and competing and trying and really performing well.
Novak Stefanos has been very open this week about the struggles at his age of always having his family around and having his parents involved in his career and all that. I'm wondering for you, because you had success at a young age, what was the process like for you to gain control over decision making and everything? Did you always have it?
Well, those are very private things, you know, and it's very subjective, very individual. I understand, you know, Stefanos. I mean, I heard him speak about it or read that, but I mean, look, you go through the process of self-realization and learning and maturing, and then understanding, you know, what's good for you in life and in your career. So I mean, he's a mature man already, and you know, he's young in terms of from perspective of professional sport, but he's been around. He's very smart, very wise. I mean, you heard his words on the court. I mean, that's why I told him that after the match. I told him that I love that about him. I love the fact that he is more than just a tennis player, and he's always looking to learn from the experience and to understand something new about himself so he can improve and get better. And that for me is a trait of a champion, of someone that for sure has a great potential to be number one of the world and win slams and be the great ambassador of our sport. He already is, but he has, you know, great future ahead of him, I'm sure, you know. And look, family and decision making, I'm not going to get involved in that. I mean, we all have individual cases that are different, so it's really hard to say. It just depends on the circumstances in life, depends on, you know, what you feel is best. Of course, parents and family members, the closest people in your life that have been there since day one, are your greatest support, and of course they want best for you. So I know both of his parents are nice people, and they really care about him, you know, being the best tennis player he can be, and also the best person he can be. So I think, you know, they're doing a very good job.
Do you see any
Like this golden card visa that you get, what exactly do you plan to do? What do you think you can do?
Well, I'm not using Dubai as residence, but one day if I ever decide to do that, I think that's going to give me, I guess, an easier way to establish myself as a resident, as I understood. I'm not really yet sure about all the benefits and privileges of that honor, but I am grateful because I've been now friends for years with His Highness Faza, if I may call him that way, and I want to thank him for allowing me to train in his facility for many years that I've been coming to Dubai. And I think you know, golden visa is, I like to think, as a kind of positive consequence of the relationship that we had as well, and alongside other big athletes like Ronaldo, Federer. You know, I'm honored to be in that group, and Dubai has been a very important city in my career, not just because of the tournament, but because I've been actually coming as a tourist here and using this as a base for pre-season training, and I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to come back again, and if you ask my children, they'll probably be even more excited to come back to Dubai.
Did you buy an apartment?
I don't know yet. Yeah.
Good. And about when you look at the serves of all these younger, the next generation, so to say, players, whose serve challenges your return the most?
Well, I have not played against Opelka, but Opelka, because of his height, he resembles Isner a lot, so I guess he has definitely the toughest serve to return from the young players. And then, you know, most of these next generation players, they're very tall, so they because of their height, they have extremely powerful serves that give them a lot of free points, and like Zverev, Medvedev, Tsitsipas, you know, Kachanov, they all have big serves, so it's really hard to pick one. They have slightly different